welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, warm welcome. My name is Amelie, Coach Amelie, and I'm so excited, I'm so thankful that you are here. I have been guided to come here live today and film this because a lot of things are shifting in my life and I'm being called to share. So if you're new, thank you for making yourself comfortable. And I would love, if you're here on the replay, I would love for you to say hello. And if at all this message finds you and it moves you and it shifts you, thank you so much for letting me know. And so I want to preface this video by sharing, by all means, for most of my life, I have struggled with the idea of money. Okay, and I don't know if you can relate, but I used to struggle. I used to have a fear of not having enough money, literally like an unsafety. I used to hoard the money that I would make, meaning that I would save so much to the point where I wouldn't spend. I would only buy things if I really need them, and I never would really splurge. I remember like everything was about saving, but it wasn't like I was saving, it's because I was actually hoarding my money. For the longest time I've done that, and I met my husband in my early 20s, and thankfully, because of him, hello, whoever is here live, thankfully, because of him, he is the one who was able to help me and step into buying things for myself, because not only I had some self-worth issue, but I literally was afraid that if I was going to spend my money, that it was going to run out. I had many limiting beliefs with regards to money. And I have dismantled a lot of them, and I'm still working through some of them. But I'm coming here because there's so many things I want to share. And take that, and whatever resonate with you, take it, and whatever doesn't resonate, just leave it. But I remember that it was years ago, I bought a book called it was with T. Harv Eker, The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. And I remember I read the book and I did some of the exercise. And I remember in the book, I was like, oh, holy shit. And now I understand why I have this belief about money. Like, it was bringing to my awareness, my consciousness, what I was thinking about myself and money, and how I was programmed, my brain was programmed with regards to money. So to give you an example, I used to, I had associated money with what it meant. Like what it meant if people had money, like the judgment of people who had money. I guess subconsciously I don't know, like, you know how we hear sometimes money is the root of all evil. Remember that, like, you know, that sentence? There's all kinds of programming, like money is bad, or those rich people. So there is a lot of a social programming conditioning that has been put into our subconscious mind through media, through shows, through our programming, and the society, the people around us. We've been programmed to hear that. So I took awareness of my programming, and so I did have a lot of fear with regards to money. And even like, I want to share a personal story. 2 years ago, literally 2 years ago, maybe a bit more, I had become, like, I've been a coach for 18 years, but I was always coaching. I was working as a flight attendant, so I was coaching a lot for free. People wouldn't pay me for that. People pay, like, I was a flight attendant, so I got paid to do my job, but not as a coach, only in my early years of coaching, which was like 18, 20 years ago. But 2 years ago, I remember someone wanted to hire me to do a healing session on them. And I remember the discomfort I felt within myself was so severe. Like, I just had this big thing about not just with money, but like getting paid to be me and to be in my gift and to use my ability to do something I actually love, which is coaching and healing, to help someone. So let me tell you that the onions runs deep, and healing there's many layers to it. So I have done a lot of healing, a lot of the healing work, but I want to share with you how to manifest money. Like, literally a month ago, I wrote down in my journal, like, I literally wrote down the amount of money that I wanted to call in, and I actually felt it. I actually step into the embodiment of like understanding that like money is energy, it's a frequency. I was just doing an activation earlier, and the mantra was like money, I have it right here. Money wants to support me in my big vision. So one of the ways to manifest money is, number one, is to clear any limiting belief you have about money. And in order to clear them, you have to become aware of what they have, and you have to be honest. What do you think about money? Do you think it's bad? Do you think it's the root of all evil? Do you think that when people have money they do bad things? Like, and be honest, because it doesn't matter what you believe, you can heal and reprogram. The brain is like a beautiful computer. You can heal and reprogram, but you have to be aware. You have to be aware of what beliefs you have. So I have done a lot of work with regards to my belief, yet I was still at the point where I cleared a lot of belief, but there's still part of me that wasn't energetically aligned with holding the frequency of receiving money up until last month, because I have made more money than I've ever made in my life before in 1 month. And the truth is, I literally did that because I was able to write down, actually not just write down, but to actually believe and feel into. And I am being called to come here and make this video and share how to manifest money, because we are meant, especially people with big heart that have big dreams and big visions, we are meant to be able to raise our frequency, to hold the energetic capacity of this frequency energy, to be able to do incredible things in the world. That is why, and because money is not good and or bad, it is just a frequency. It's the attachment or the belief that we have about it from the programming that we've been programmed before, whether consciously or unconsciously. That is what changes our view. Like, I thought like money meant something. That's why I was hoarding money. But now what I have been practicing for a long time is to actually spend money. And when I spend money, I like to actually do it with the state of gratitude. Like, before I made the biggest month I made last month, we chose to hire some help around the house. And I didn't wait to make the money to hire. I trusted in the energy of money. I trusted in myself, in my ability to serve and to hold a frequency before it showed up. And then I trusted, I owned it, I felt it, I believed it, I was thankful for it. I hired the help. And I was in that belief, in that frequency, and I kept my vibration high. I wrote about it. I was thankful for it. I took the aligned action for it. And then to manifest the financial reward that came after that. So how to manifest money is, number one, you have to understand that it's there and it's available. And one of my new money belief, it's money is here now in massive quantity and in limitless supply, like the air I breathe. Like, take that for a moment. If you were to believe this, if you were to actually really stop and truly feel into this, money is here now in massive quantity and in limitless supply, just like the air I breathe. How would that feel like in your body? Now, in anything you're going to do, I'm always going to ask you, you have to believe at least 50% of the things that you say. If you do not believe what you say, your mind will reject it. Your body will call BS on that, and it's not going to work. You're not going to be able to access your subconscious mind. So if you are not believing that money is here now in massive quantity, but you would like to, you could say, I'm in the process of believing that money is here now in the quantity, and I'm in that process of releasing my fear related to the money availability. I'm in the process of trusting. It is safe for me to learn to trust that money is here and it's a frequency, and it wants to support you, and it wants to support me. You know what I mean? Like, I just find that's amazing. Like, if you're here on my channel and you're watching, it's because you are a special light, you're a special soul, and you have big dreams and you have visions, and there are things that are calling at your heart. And my job as a coach, as a healer, as a soul here on my channel is really to activate but also inspire anybody that's watching that there is nothing that you cannot do, that you cannot heal, that you cannot become, that you cannot grow into. I am the proof. Like, I'm the proof. I'm literally in that process. It takes work to rewrite your belief. It does. I'm not gonna lie. And a lot of people would choose to sit and watch television rather than doing. And there's no judgment. We've all been there. Everyone is allowed to do that. But you're different. You're not, because you're here and you're watching this YouTube video. There's something that's calling at you. So I would love for you to share in the comment, what is one new belief that you would like to have about money, about this energy, the frequency of money. Money wants to, that's mine. Money wants to support me in my big vision. Money is here now in massive quantity and in limitless supply, like the air I breathe. And so it is. To manifest money, you have first to believe that money is available. You have to believe that it's there. You have to trust that there's a reality where it's there and it's limitless. You have to feel it. You have to know that you are worthy of receiving that. So if you have unworthy wounds like I had for so long, there's a bit of work to that, but it's not impossible. It is not impossible. I just celebrated one of my coaching client. She just celebrated, she just created her $100,000 month income last night. $100,000 month she created last month. A year and a half ago, she was signing up a bankruptcy proposal. Was that magic? Kind of. Did she do the work? She sure did. She did the inner work. She did the aligned action. I mean, we've been working on a lot. She's been doing so much work to be there. But what I need to share with you is that it's possible. She grew up, she didn't have it all served in the silver plate. And she had so many struggles, so many limitations. She's gone through, she survived so many things. And she is a pure example of what it can possibly look like to rewire your brain and to let go of the attachment to old limiting beliefs that are not serving you. Barely 10 years ago, she wasn't even buying coffee at Starbucks because it was too expensive. That her limiting belief kept her to, it was too much. People who bought at Starbucks had way too much money. She had those beliefs. And now she just celebrated $100,000 month in sale. As her friend, I see that and I feel so activated, because it's not, and you don't have to be driven by money or not. Again, just notice if you have any judgment of people making money, you cannot have what you judge. So if you judge something, it's because it's asking to be healed within you. And that's okay. All of it is all okay. It's part of the human experience. But anyways, I guess what I wanted to share is exactly that. Is my guys wanted to share, but there is a need for conscious leaders to rise. There is a need for conscious leaders to rise and learn to make a lot of money, because our big heart, oh my God, I want to cry. Our big hearts are needed, and we're going to be creating new earth. We're going to facilitate so many big things. That's why you're being called. One of my big dreams is I've been called to, to own, to teach, to facilitate at a healing center, retreat center, sanctuary place. That's something that's really, really big on my heart. And that takes money. And then the universe is like, it's okay. People with big hearts who are doing great things, who can actually remove the bullshit limiting belief related to having access to money, because money is just a frequency. It's just an energy that if we can do the work, if we can clear this and then become an open channel for it. If you're like I'm ready, thank you universe for blessing me. I'm open to receive. I'm open to receive this financial abundance. I'm open to receive this energy of money and circulate it. I'm open to receive and share. I'm open to share my gifts and own my brilliance and make a positive impact in the world. I'm open. I'm ready. I choose to let go. I choose to let go of any fears regarding to hoarding money. That was one of mine. I choose to trust that the more I share my money, the more I circulate my money within the hands of the people that I am called to share it with, whether it be coaches, mentors, homeless person on the street, a gift basket, a food donation at the food bank, or whatever, surprise flowers to the neighbor. When I'm trusted to follow my heart and using my money and share my money into the hands of others, that money comes back to me tenfold. Money comes back to me. The more I share my money, the more I share my heart and my gift, and I circulate it with full trust that as I give, that it comes back to me, and that I never have to worry about how it comes back. It is an energy. It's an energy, and it's a vortex, and it circulates, and it's coming. And the more I can anchor into that belief and I can own on that, I'm crying because a lot of you need to hear that. I need to hear that, but a lot of you need to hear that. Is that it's gonna shift everything. Money is not good nor bad. It's an energy, it's a frequency, it's a tool. It is just an energy. And with that, if we don't associate anything with having it or not having it and circulating it, if it goes in the hand of good, conscious-hearted people, we are going to do massive things in the world. So thank you for doing your work. Thank you for doing, your guides are saying, thank you for doing your work with clearing any limiting beliefs regarding money. Thank you for being conscious. Thank you for taking the time to do the shadow healing work with healing the wounds related to money. This is the lifetime where it gets done. This is the lifetime that we get to let go of money struggles. It gets to be easy. It gets to be in flow. It gets to be abundant, ridiculously so abundant that you just don't know what to do with it. You're just constantly looking for organization, for ways to bless others. This is the type of world we are about to create, where it's available. It really is available for all of us. And that does not mean that it has to be your thing. If it just doesn't call at you, that's okay. But most people that are following me, most people are light workers. Most people are conscious, powerful, visionary leaders that are being called to do the impossible, to lead massive movement. And if that's you, I'm here to cheer you on wherever you are. I would love to know in the comment if this video resonated with you. It would mean a lot. I would appreciate your energy, your encouragement. If you like this video, thank you for taking the time to give it a like and commenting. It is my intention that my channel, my free teaching, can reach the souls in the world that are meant to hear it. So it is generous to share if something serves you. That is part of this new conscious way. The more you help someone, the more you are being helped. And I am practicing that myself. I'm making an effort to pay things forward without having people to ask me, but to just have this generous heart. So thank you so much for being there. I love you so much. Consider subscribing right here or hitting the notification bell. I'm gonna come on live a lot more. This is a lot of fun. I can't see any message right now, but if there's anybody, I'm so sorry because I couldn't see anything. But please let me know if you were here, whoever you were. You're so loved. So much love. Take care. Bye. I hope I can turn it off. Every time I say bye, my dog, I hear my dog running. He gets so excited. Bye.